The building that things are looking very good, and we had been told about an hour ago, a senior official told Catherine Couric that the key targets were those that we had talked about earlier, all of the nuclear, biological, and chemical sites, as well as the Scud missiles in the Iraqi Air Force. Just one observation I would make, Tom, there seemed to be such a high confidence in this that much to all our surprise, the United States government and the Saudi government allowed all this to be broadcast even while the planes were taking off. An extraordinary confidence going into what we had all expected to be a very thick Iraqi air defense. But we have not heard one report from the Pentagon that the United States has lost one plane in this first almost 4 hours of military action. So it's sort of upbeat here. Tom?
All right, Fred Francis, thanks very much. Let me ask you, if it does go as well as they think that it is, the chances that the president will then call for a pause of some kind to say to Saddam Hussein, you now have seen what we can do even more, get out of Kuwait. What do they think in that building about that scenario?
Well, only after the battle damage assessments would that even be considered. The Saudi government and the Israeli government were just adamant that the key targets had to be taken out, all the missiles, all the nuclear, chemical, and biological facilities. So after the battle damage assessment, and it'll be approximately 2 hours now, and the satellites will start taking pictures, and RF-4 reconnaissance planes, incidentally, reservists will be flying those reconnaissance planes from Reno, Nevada, will be flying over some of these targeted sites, taking pictures to see if in fact they have been destroyed. One of the problems with using Tomahawk cruise missiles and attacking at night using just your radars is you don't get a real good assessment of how, if you hit your target, especially with a Tomahawk cruise missile called a fire and forget weapon, you know, it is computer guided to within 25 feet of a target, but nobody really knows until a pilot or a satellite takes a picture and see what has happened. So only later in the day and perhaps later tomorrow afternoon, when they look at all these pictures and they see, did we get the targets that we went after?